Hey, it's Carolyn with Therapy for the Soul. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if it's your first time here. We're here today to do our collective week ahead card reading to anticipate some of the energies that we might be encountering so that we can navigate those energies and have the most successful week ahead. So this is going to be looking at the energies from October 2nd through the 8th. I hope everybody navigated through last week smoothly or as smoothly as you could. I think I ended up experiencing a week that had just about all of the energies that were anticipated in this past week's week ahead reading. And so I hope everybody is doing well today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin by looking at an overall energy for the week, and then we are also going to get some information about love and romance and about finances. And if you would ever like me to do an extended reading that's like specifically on love and romance or specifically about like work, finances, abundance, leave me a comment below. I can certainly do so. As always, it's a collective reading, so take what resonates, disregard what doesn't. So we're going to begin with overall energy for this upcoming week, October 2nd through the 8th. Okay, so the card that we have is Yin Yang in reverse position. And I also took a look at the bottom of our deck, and we have woman holding a heart. Okay, I think it's interesting. We have the number 44 and the number 22, just with these repeating numbers here. And so with the yin yang being in reverse position, this means it's going to be more yang energy, which is more of that masculine energy, one that's more logical and one that's more action-based versus the receptive type of energy, okay? And with our woman holding a heart at the bottom of the deck, I feel like that there's going to be some sort of action that has to do with a female energy that's in your life. And so let's read from the guidebook about this woman holding a heart. The key concept is female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love interest or friends coming your way. And so it'll be a time to take action around whoever this woman holding a heart energy represents for you this week. And so we'll go ahead and get some tarot messages to see if we can get some more information generally about what to anticipate regarding these messages, and then we'll see how the other areas of the reading tie into this too. So we'll see what else do we need to know about this. Okay, so the tarot cards we received are the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Fool at the bottom of our deck. Now, the Three of Cups, that can mean some sort of celebration or a very friendly energy, but sometimes the Three of Cups can mean a third party type situation too, and so only take that piece if it resonates. a third party doesn't necessarily have to mean another romantic interest. It could be just like something that's getting in the way of like you and what it is that you're desiring to experience. But the way these cards are playing out, and especially with our woman holding a heart, I do kind of feel like that's what it's speaking to. With our King of Wands, this is really stepping into this leadership role here, okay? And it's really about taking the lead, which I feel kind of goes with this card very well. Taking the lead to move on from something, okay? And as you take the lead to move on from something, that is what is going to help this new beginning, this new cycle be able to start for you. And so it could have to do with, you know, taking that action to move on from a female figure that's in your life. It could be taking the action in terms of, you know, consulting with the female energy in your life about how to move on. But there is something about kind of like moving away from something so that you're able to really move towards this new beginning. Okay, so let's get some clarifier cards from another deck here. Okay, with our clarifiers, we have the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. We have the Seven of Water, a complex decision. Need to do research, stop procrastinating. And we have the Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. And then our bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. And so I definitely feel like this is saying that there is some sort of conversation that needs to be had, or some sort of choice or decision, okay? And it might be in a place where it's not a comfortable conversation to be having this week, okay? Where you're gonna have to defend maybe like why you're choosing to do what you do, but there's something that you've been daydreaming about, okay? Something that you've been daydreaming about, and I feel like it has to do with this Fool, with a new beginning. And it might feel like it's a lot of work to be kind of maybe like figuring out how to have this conversation, or all the feelings that are coming up. And so accept help from others. And this could even have to do with accepting like guidance, maybe from a counselor, for example. But whatever this is, I feel like it might be causing you a lot of stress and anxiety with our Nine of Swords, but it's going to be an important decision or action, going back to this card, okay, to be taking in order to get you to where you want to be, okay? So these are just some of the energies that we can anticipate for this upcoming week. And so we'll see what area of life that it might be showing up in. But if part of you is, you know, kind of considering making some sort of change, or you might be in a situation that doesn't feel like it's serving you, then I feel like these messages are for you. So we're gonna go ahead and get some messages about love. So let's see what we need to know about love for this upcoming week. Okay, so we have the Flow card, which is also the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Master card, which is also known as the Devil. And our Detached card, this is the Justice card in traditional tarot. And at our bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, Rest and Reconsider. So with these messages, it's about allowing this wheel to turn, this wheel of fortune. It's leading you towards your destiny, okay? It's leading you towards serendipity and like good fortune that's happening. But sometimes the ego can take over, which a lot of times can be like control or fear. And so you want to just notice if that's what's happening. And as you can see, it's like the messages from the heart are in a cage here because it's so much up here. And so with our detached card, with the Justice card, it's saying, okay, just take a moment, pull back, take a step back and look at maybe what this decision is all about. Okay? Look at it from an objective viewpoint so that you can decide. Okay? And then with our rest and reconsider, it's okay to just take that moment. You don't have to do anything impulsive. You can breathe, you can get clear on what is that decision that you need to make and that you want to be making. Are you ready to follow the path of your destiny? Okay. Let's get a message from the romance angels. Okay. We have two that fell out. So we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so I feel like whatever the situation is that it's time to walk away from so that you can move towards your destiny. And it might have to do kind of like with this third party situation. You know what the cards are showing at the end of the day, that it's not something that's going to be sustainable. Maybe it felt good in the moment, but there's not enough attraction or chemistry to really build this foundational lasting love. And so it really is important to recognize that when you're thinking about what is the decision that needs to be made, okay? And for those of you watching this could be something that's coming up for you, or it could be something that your divine counterpart might be experiencing as well. But there is also healing family issues, because a lot of times just upsets that we have with our parents, they do show up subconsciously in our romantic relationships too. And so reflect on what sort of family issues might be helpful to look at healing at this time. Now let us get some messages from the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Oracle decks here. So we'll start off with the feminine and what the feminine might need to be working through this week. Okay, so for the feminine, we have Twin Flame, Sacred Union. We have dignity, choosing yourself and walking away out of self-respect, knowing your value and worth. We have stillness, quieting one's mind and staying connected to one's true self. And we have reconciliation. So feminines, you are definitely going to be walking away from something, okay? And so that seems to go with the theme of our reading. What are you walking away from? Who are you walking away from that no longer serves you, who doesn't see your value and your worth, okay? And so it's really important this week to be connected to your true self, be connected to your hearts. This is really going to help you make the decision that's going to be best for you. And I feel like that you're going to be reconciling with a twin flame connection, which is the sacred union. Okay, and so we can think of twin flames as really this high level soulmate connection. You both have the same soul blueprints. It's a very, very powerful connection. And so that's beautiful that there's going to be this reconciliation, but you need to be walking away from something or letting something go as you choose to love and honor yourself for this reconciliation to happen. So who is that unrequited love with so that you can step into this divine love? Now let's go ahead and see for the masculines. Okay, we have a couple that fell out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll share them all with you here. We have knowledge, trying to better understand the connection with their counterparts by reading books, searching the internet, watching tarot readings, etc. We have soul searching. And my goodness, we have twin flame for the masculines too. We also have soulmates. We have guilt wounds, feels sorry, uses guilt to manipulate, afraid to set boundaries. And we have the final one, toxic addiction, substances or behaviors used to numb their feelings, such as drugs, sex, gambling, alcohol. Okay, these toxic addictions, that could also relate to the devil card that we received as well. So I feel like the masculines are certainly recognizing that there is this special connection with the particular feminine that is in their hearts and on their minds, and they're really trying to understand, what is this connection all about? Maybe it's someone that you feel highly connected to, that you just click with, that you just can't stop thinking about, and maybe that just feels like unusual for you or something different than you ever experienced, okay? And so you're taking some time to better understand yourself. It's almost like this feminine has perhaps awakened something within you, okay? And you know that it's either like a twin flame or a soulmate connection, but I feel like with the twin flame card also showing up for the feminines, it is as though the divine masculine and divine feminine are going to be reconciling with each other this week, okay? The masculine does need to work through any guilt wounds, and this might be about this conversation about needing to let somebody go or walk away from somebody where there's an unrequited love, or perhaps you feel guilty that you might be hurting them, or you just feel bad about it. And so that shows that you have a conscience and that you're a caring person. But really take that time to work through these wounds so that you can get to this reconciliation and this full energy, this new start with your feminine. Now let's get some message cards from your divine counterpart here. What they would like to say to you. Okay, we have 4 that came out. We have, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. So see if this is connected to any guilt as well. We have, would you reject me? We have, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. And we have, being apart has been life-changing for me. I feel like this has brought some maybe clarity for this person and help them to realize your presence in their life. Okay. And so these are our love messages for this week. And so let us wrap up with just some messages about finances and work and what to anticipate for this week. Okay, so for work this week and finances, we have the Queen of Autumn. The key words on this card are generous, stylish, gracious, practical. We have be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. This is the Queen of Pentacles. We have life experience, which is the Tower card. Let go of belief systems that are no longer working for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. We have the Nine of Summer, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. And then our bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. True love that is long-lasting, choices made from the hearts, a return to good health. And so I feel like when it comes to work that there might be some sort of choice that might be presented to you this coming week, but it's important to be making choices from the hearts, okay? Almost like we have here women holding a heart, making choices from the hearts. Okay, we're being advised to use practicality and logic in terms of how you want to proceed. And so be in the space of feeling grounded and see what opportunities might be coming your way. It might be something really different than what you've done before. It might feel like, I don't know, like something like unexpected, where it's going to be like, oh yeah, you know, this is something that feels amazing that I never would have thought of before. It feels like it really lights you up. But there's something that it's going to be like, kind of like shake you up, but it's going to feel like the right thing to do. And it's going to lead you to your dreams coming true when it comes to whatever this might be. And so make sure to be making a choice that's following your heart when it comes to whatever this path is going to be, okay? But it's something, it sounds like really just like lovely that's going to be happening, okay? Going back to our Queen of Autumn, we have here meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And our Nine of Summer card is wishes come true, dreams fulfilled. And so it could even be a almost like feminine energy who might be coming in to present you with some sort of idea or a suggestion or offer that's going to lead you on a path that's going to feel super fulfilling. And so just notice what information, what opportunities are coming this way. Even if it feels like it would really shift things around, like I don't know if it would be going on a different career path, if it would be going into a different industry, if it would be moving someplace different to be able to do what this is. Something though that's going to feel like life-changing, but it's going to feel so good in your heart. And so the guidance is, as you make this choice, follow your hearts, okay? Don't let that devil card or the ego card or fear-based things get in the way of what this will be for you. Okay? So let us wrap up with a final message from Archangel Michael for the week. We have use your imagination and you'll see the answer. And it has a prayer. Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. And then you can describe the situation that you are seeking some help with. So use your imagination, go within, daydream, going back to our Seven of Water card. that we got earlier, okay? And so as you daydream, use your imagination. You're going to be able to see these miracles in new and unexpected ways that can also like relate to this Tower card too. Maybe something that wasn't illuminated before is now brought to light. And this could also be kind of like interesting just with our full moon that occurred just a couple days ago. The full moon, the super moon, that's in Aries. And Aries is also this energy of taking action, right? And so overall this week, it is going to be time to be taking action on something, okay? Not being so much in the retreat energy like our guidance was for last week. It's going to be about making heartfelt choices. Okay, and it seems like that is going to be coming up when it comes to romance, when it comes to work and finances, and when it comes to just some general energies that you may encounter. But we're being shown this new beginning, this happy ending, this reconciliation is going to be, you'll be able to experience that as a result of having the courage to make these choices. So these are the energies and messages that we have for this week ahead. I hope that the reading resonated and that you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you at our next video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.